Hello, my lovelies. So I've had to take some notes on this one because I'm not so familiar with it. But I thought, let's look at the whole tradition where all of these mythologies come from in terms of Yule. And I don't know if any of you ever heard of it, but Saturnalia, it is a festival that I'd heard of, but I didn't really know everything about it. So I've got some notes here because I've done a little bit of research for you all. So Saturnalia was traditionally celebrated on December the 17th. But of course, during the councils of Nicaea, I believe it was, under the Emperor Constantine, the Roman Emperor, I should have mentioned this is the Roman celebration of Yule, it was moved to the 25th to align it with the Christian celebrations to keep everybody happy and moving the same. So in essence, it was co-opted. But either way, you know, December is the month of winter, you know, so it is the time where everybody celebrates all kinds of different celebrations. Anywho, so it's not just a Northern European tradition, it is also a Southern European tradition, that of tree decorating and gift exchange. So the legend or the myth or the story of Saturn is he was one of the Titans. And much like in Greek mythology, there was a prophecy that one of his sons would overthrow him. And yes, this is a bit icky. So he would eat his sons every time they were born. And just like with the story of Zeus, his son Jupiter was hidden by his mother and eventually overthrew Saturn and became sort of ruler of the Roman pantheon. Now, the other thing that Saturn is known for is teaching man agriculture. He's also considered the god of time and renewal, and his reign over the gods was considered the golden age. So that's just a bit of information for you. So the way they would celebrate back in the day, the festival of Saturnalia, was that festival of renewal, the end of the harvest, and you know, they're looking forward to the spring. So it's kind of an all-out blowout kind of celebration, kind of what we do at Christmas before a very miserable month of January, you know. So they would again, they would bring in evergreens, because evergreens were considered a sign of prosperity, of life everlasting, of renewal, of fertility, you know. So all of those superstitions brought together with bringing the evergreens into the home. They would decorate trees, and there would be an exchange of gifts, just like we do today. You know, it is very interesting to me how so many of these cultures have essentially co-opted each other's traditions. And I don't know if we really know where it all started, but I sort of think like the whole idea of winter being very cold, nothing grows, there's no movement. There would be a lot of superstition, especially when there's a lot of darkness as well. So nuts, anybody ever wondered why we eat a lot of nuts at Christmas and not really the rest of the year? Well, first of all, nuts kind of are the fruit of winter. It's kind of the only thing that grows. But one of the things they would do at Saturnalia, gambling was banned in public throughout the whole year. And the only time of year that you could gamble openly was at Saturnalia. But they gambled using nuts and seeds ready for the harvest, or sorry, the planting to come. So I thought that was quite interesting. But there is always this underlying idea of gift exchange, not gift giving. And that is something that is very important. If I just briefly go on a sidetrack to the rune Gebo or Gebo, that it is an exchange, you know, that what is given must be returned, and it doesn't always have to be a gift returned, but at least be grateful. You know, if you don't get what you've asked for this Christmas, be grateful for the thought, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is Saturnalia. Obviously drinking, making merry, lots of food and celebration, and most importantly, the tree decorating. So we'll get onto that in my next video, which will be quite short. But anyway, so Saturnalia, that is the root of our Christmas celebration. Speak to you soon, my loves.